what is this? Blood Omen. Have we seen this game before? Oh my god, just kidding. It's been a long time, but this is your longtime host, George W, playing Blood Omen.
George W. W.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're finally going to try to finish this, right, George?
Oh, it's been a while.
Such a procrastinator.
Yeah.
We've been having fun with Temtem.
Yeah, we
finally peeled ourselves away from Temtem.
Oh my god, you know, you gotta keep me on track, baby. This is your responsibility. So in the comments, you guys can complain about JD. Oopsie, wrong button. I know how to play this game.
Sure.
I think.
It's been too long.
It's been a while since I played Blood Omen.
It'll whip you into shape.
Oh my god, but if you're watching this in the future, none of this makes any sense because you're just going to be like, what is he talking about? I just put the next episode in the playlist. But back in 2022, in the month of March, we took a long break. Okay,
giving away so much information.
Yeah. It's been a tough couple of weeks, I would say, right?
It's been a few weeks since I played this game.
Yeah. Oh my god, the world's exploding, but we're here playing Blood Omen. And we're gonna do it.
The world's exploding, gosh.
Yeah.
So dreary.
Yeah. There was. Well, you could look in the news of end of February 2022. If you're like 5 years in the future, you're like, what is he talking about? What happened? End of February, beginning of March 2022. You can look it up and you'll see. Okay. So we
think you're too far ahead, George. Too far ahead.
No, this is gonna be for prosperity. 100 years from now, people will be like, is this Blood Omen? I shall watch this.
And somehow it always reverts to an English accent, even though we're Americans.
You're like, oh, what the fuck is this Blood Omen? Oh, I don't know what this is. Good thing we still have YouTube. Let's watch this Let's Play.
Boy, you got a lot of... what are these
God.
Things, anyways?
Yeah, okay.
I can't tell what it is.
So the super useful spell to use is this Inspire Hate, because then they just start all attacking each other. And you can kind of just sneak past them while they all murder each other indiscriminately.
Nice.
Or you can die.
Why does it get light and dark?
That's because when I do the spell, I guess it gets lighter when I do the spell, which doesn't fully make sense, because if they're all murdering each other, you would think it would get darker. This is a
Well, it got dark. Yeah, now it's dark.
That's because I've cast a spell to change the...
So every time you cast a spell, it gets dark.
No, the other way. I cast the spells of lightness, which makes sense because I am a vampire. I am vampire. Let me suck your dick.
Oh, something's coming.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you suck a dick. Something does come. Sorry, we're usually not this dirty. Oh, JD, my God. Really?
We were just explaining the mechanics of a BJ, I guess.
We'll put diagrams in the the description. We'll put a diagram up on the screen. Just kidding. YouTube would immediately destroy our channel. They'll be like, this is pornography. You like my impersonation of the guy in charge of YouTube?
Yeah, I don't think it sounds
this? Well, this isn't a Blood Omen Let's Play at all. Sounds a lot like my future people.
Yeah, I doubt the person sounds like that, George.
Here, you want to hear my Steve Irwin impersonation?
What is that on the ground? Like a leopard skin or something?
I think that's exactly what it is. It's maybe a bear rug? Let's see. I need a regular sword. Or else I don't want to burn her. I need your blood. Your sweet, sweet blood. Stop slapping me and come over here. And give me that sweet blood.
She actually thinks that slap's gonna be strong enough?
Yeah, I gotta give her props for just like defending herself. Yeah, I know what I'm looking at.
Looks like a leopard skin rug thing.
It's probably fake. Probably got it like World Market. Like, oh, I want to make my place look classy. I'm gonna buy a friggin' fake leopard skin rug.
Man, that store has a lot of nice stuff, but it's so expensive.
By the way, today's episode sponsored by World Market. Use the promo code WMG for 10% off your first order. They don't have online ordering. Just go up to the person at the register and say WMG and give them a wink, and I'm sure things will work out well.
They're gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" This thing came from
Doom. That's not what they're going to say. They're going to be like, oh, WMG, and they're going to wink back and give you 20% off your first purchase.
Nice. Which is not enough at that store, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
that's definitely not a store for a guy. You remember when I dragged you into one?
God, I was so bored.
You were like Well, you were like, you were kind of like disappointed because I was telling you like, oh, these places have like a section with beer in it. Remember?
Oh my
And
god!
you're
what
like,
a
where's the beer?
disappointment.
Where's the beer?
It was like 2 shelves, and it's like also I can look at beer for like I don't know, like maybe a minute or so. I mean maybe like 10 minutes. After that, I'm like, okay, I'm
Were you
good.
supposed to shop for it, like look
read
and see
every
which
single
one I
label.
want and grab it?
Be like, oh.
No, I don't want this one. I'm gonna put it back on the shelf. Maybe this one. Oh, but then I don't think I like this flavor in it, so I'm gonna put it back. You know, shopping.
Sounds torturous.
Sounds stressful.
Yeah. I have to be like, oh, this beer
Well,
has oregano
well, the thing is,
in
the
it.
one that we went to didn't actually have that section because I was telling you, I went to one that had a whole section to itself of beer and wine.
But yeah, you're also a compulsive liar, so I can't tell if that's true or not.
You are so nasty. I'm gonna throw that keyboard at you.
Just kidding. You've never lied before, I don't think.
I try, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah,
so.
you're the worst poker player. Lady Gaga would be super
Oh my
disappointed.
God.
That song is apparently about sex, but I'm not sure how it's about sex, but I've heard.
Don't you say that about every song, George? I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Did you know the song, the one by the Beach Boys that goes, round, round, get around, I want it around. That's actually about sex, and he's talking about how he gets around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Being
you think
promiscuous?
he's talking about a car, but he's really talking about his dick.
He gets it around.
He's like, I put it in that woman's vagina, and I put it in this woman's vagina. It was all surfing at the beach. You know the Beach Boys did, only one of them actually surfed. Isn't that bananas?
Well, they at least went to the beach and got a tan, right? Because what was the point of being called the Beach Boys if they didn't even go to the beach?
Look, I think you're gonna be disappointed. They're all from Minnesota, and they all play hockey. So, yeah, I think they were from California, and they did go to the beach, but they did not surf. There was actual surf rock groups, but they were not one of them. There was the ones. That,
okay.
There was like that one group that sang the bird song. You know what I'm talking about?
The bird song?
The bird song. All right, I'm gonna sing it.
Oh gosh, save yourselves.
What everybody knows about the bird. Bird, 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 bird is the word. I want a bird, 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 bird is the word. I want a bird, bird, bird.
Why do you get your whole body into it?
Bird, bird, the bird is
Like
the word.
you're shaking all over.
Surfing bird. You never heard that song?
Yes, I've heard that
Okay,
stupid
thank
ass
God.
song.
Because now let's hear. This is okay, guys.
No,
ready?
I'm not singing.
Okay, ready?
No.
Ready?
No, I don't know what I'm getting ready for.
This is
No.
JD's rendition of "The Bird Is the Word" by the Trashmen. Isn't it funny that the name of the group is called the Trashmen?
They're named the Trashmen.
They are. That is a real thing. They are called the Trashmen. They're from
Because their music was such trash.
Where everybody's heard about the bird.
Oh my God, George! Once is enough, okay?
But not everyone hasn't heard about the bird yet. They don't know that it's the word.
Stop!
Oh, by the way, walkthrough time. You should equip the Chaos Armor in here because one hit from those monks and they kind of kill themselves. So the Chaos Armor, if you remember, does half damage. You take half damage and you deal back half damage. But it's super useful against those monks because it takes out half of their life. Did I hit the switch? No, I don't know if I hit it or not. I feel like when it's not lit, it's hit.
Something's happening.
I don't think this is right. No, I need to go back through here. Get out of here. No one likes you, you stupid demon.
Demon looks pretty cool. It looks like from Doom, right?
It looks very much like from Doom. So this should open. Why are you not opening?
It's broken?
Oh, I have to hit both switches. 1, 2. No. 1. There we go. Okay, so I guess I just had to hit one of the switches. Who knows? Like, this game, I'm telling you,
You're
man.
getting yourself all confused. What is that?
That is a pentral rock of magic. No, I forgot what it's called. But it increases your magic level.
You're making shit up.
But look at the blue signals on the side. It gets bigger the more he gets.
Ooh, we like bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Us ladies like bigger.
He's got such a big magic bar. My God, if you
Such
saw
a
how
magic
big
rod.
Kane's magic bar was, you would probably wet yourself. Sorry, I don't know. Our videos normally aren't this crass. Just kidding.
Yeah,
They're
right.
pretty crass all the time. That's
I mean,
JD.
not all the time.
All right, we're
We
gonna
do play.
We're gonna talk about wholesome stuff going forward. So by the way, this level, this temple has a lot of teleporters that have switches that open doors. So you have to first go on the right side, then the left side, then you go through the middle.
Such a puzzle.
Yeah. So there's like, it's kind of obvious.
Fire.
Because like I can't go through this door, so that means I have to go on the teleporter. So it's not like super over the top complex. Them clothes are super useful against the demons by the by. Because this only takes 2 hits, because those demons put up one heck of a fight.
They're big guys.
Oh,
They're like bouncers.
Yeah, they don't F around.
Oh man, like, you know how you get lost on the internet?
Never happened to me. Describe it. No, just kidding.
Like,
You're-
you are doing something, and then all of a sudden something distracts you, and you're just like, kind of like that episode we were watching of How I Met Your Father.
Oh yeah, I think JD did not like that show, and now she's getting into it. I feel like it's growing.
It's your
on her.
fault. Yeah, I think it is. I
Right?
still don't
The
like how they
characters-
act.
The characters are pretty likable.
They're a little over the top, especially the English guy, which I forgot his name.
Yeah, well, the main character is probably the most likable. They did a good job making her likable. Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
What's her name? Sophie.
Sophie. Anyways, so I got lost when I was looking at.
Dicks online. I know, JD. You gotta stop.
Really?
You gotta
Really?
stop googling what is a big
Don't you
penis.
think if that was the case, I wouldn't have a laptop to go into? After a while, it'll be
I'm
bogged down
kidding.
with
So what were
viruses.
you looking at?
So I got distracted by this recent photograph of Christina Aguilera.
Okay.
She is completely different.
Okay. Like.
She's been doing so much plastic surgery
Oh.
that she looks completely different than when she first started
Oh
out.
boy.
Yeah.
Not
I was
good?
like, who is this? I couldn't believe it.
Oh.
So I went down this rabbit hole of like, okay, I want to see her pictures.
Like, who are her plastic surgeons?
No, I don't care about that. I was just wanted to know, wanted to see her old pictures. Like, wait a minute.
Compare, like, why
Yes.
does her nose look completely different?
Yeah, her face is complete. She did her cheeks. She did her chin. She put more into her lips. I mean, she's
Oh,
completely
wow.
different. I couldn't believe it. I was just staring.
Such a role model.
She looked like a fucking hooker. I mean, it was terrible. She has these ridiculously pursed lips, really huge and flappy looking, and these bumped out cheeks. I mean, they completely restructured her face. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I'm not big into that. Like,
Oh, man.
when it's like, when it becomes obvious, it's like, okay, you look like a mannequin now. Great. I'm
Yeah,
glad
you
your
look like
chin
a
looks
weird
great, but
porcelain
you
doll.
look like something made out of plastic, and you're like, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that much surgery.
I guess she wants to be the next Joan Rivers or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
She
I don't
looks
know if Joan Rivers
awful.
wanted to be Joan Rivers. I feel like it just escalated. It feels like one of those
She was
things
making
that,
fun of herself at one point, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that starts small but then kind of escalates. I don't know.
I
That's
hear
my
that people get
opinion.
addicted to that stuff.
Yeah, it's like every little thing. They're like, well, I need to fix this too and fix this. And
Like,
then
yuck.
as you age, it kind of doesn't look as good. I said it doesn't quite look as good. I've noticed I sometimes mumble on these streams,
Right.
so I'm going to try very hard not to mumble. I'm going to speak
yeah, I was-
very properly.
I got lost there looking because I was just shocked. I was like, wow, she's a completely different person. She should just change her damn name. Be somebody else completely.
What should her new name be?
I don't know.
Put in the comments, what should Christina Aguilera's new name be? I'm going to say Brimbina Babulera.
Pussy galore, because she looked like a damn hooker, I'm telling you.
Pussy Galore was,
It was-
from 007. I don't
Yes,
think she was a
George.
hooker. I believe she was just a Russian spy, maybe? She may have been a Russian spy.
She was a Bond girl. But anyways, it just fits as a nice hooker name.
Pussy Galore.
Pussy galore.
I guess back
Wow.
then, pussy wasn't like fully like a name for vagina. It was just kind of like a cheeky name. I don't know. Maybe it was. Who knows? Sean
Tongue in
Connery, if
cheek.
you're listening from the great beyond, tell us what's going
Great
on.
Beyond. He's not dead.
Sean Connery? He has very much passed away. Last
did?
year? 2 years ago or last year?
He died?
Yeah, he died a while ago.
No. I'm looking that shit up.
You are gonna be disappointed. Do you know
Really?
also
He
in
died?
a interview with Playboy, he said that you have to slap women or hit women every once in a while.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, that was, and he was very unapologetically. He's like, "This is my stance. You gotta hit your wife every once in a while," and he stuck to it.
Oh, he died on October 31st, 2020.
Ooh, on Halloween, so spooky.
He was pretty old, man. He was 90.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that. He was up in age.
Yeah, he lived a long life.
Wow.
Mr.
Okay.
Zardoz himself. Actually, he was not Zardoz. He was in that movie, but his name
I
was
don't know why I
something
thought he
else.
was still alive. Oh, well.
Roger Moore has also passed away.
Yeah, I think I remember him passing away.
And
I'm gonna list like every goddamn actor now.
Pierce Brosnan also passed away.
No, he didn't.
I'm just kidding.
Gosh.
Daniel Craig, gone.
No, he's not.
Oh
You're
my
gonna
God.
get the internet going.
Yeah, no, Daniel Craig is very much alive and with us. He's ready to reprise his role as Sergeant LeFru on Knives Out. Sergeant
What? That's not the name.
LeBrew.
What is it? Benoit Blanc?
Benoit Blanc. That's exactly
Benoit
what it is.
Blanc.
I don't know what you were saying.
You're
Like,
making shit up, like always.
No. They should do a crossover of Star Wars Episode 8,
Huh?
The Last Jedi, and...
What are you saying?
Well, if you let me finish the sentence, they should do a crossover with Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and Knives Out. So those are both
You had to
Ryan
speed
Johnson
through that.
movies. So
Would it make more sense if it was like a crossover between that and like, I don't know, those Perot movies are trying to do now? Death in the Nile.
Oh, you're talking about the Agatha Christie one?
Yeah. That makes more sense if they
With
did
Star Wars? I mean, I guess it could work.
No, Benoit Blanc and Perot.
Oh, I didn't know. It's like, what's going on? It's raining blood. Why is that happening?
Raining blood?
That's
Or
never
somebody's
happened.
spitting on you.
Yeah, that's never happened to me before here. Am I like using
Well, I
too
don't
many
think that's a
spells?
normal thing to happen. It's not a normal phenomenon to be
Oh, I
raining
get the. I
blood
finally
on
got
you.
the Soul Reaver. Cool. Yeah, what is going on? Put in the comments if you have any idea why it's raining blood.
He probably
on
just
you.
explained it and you talked over it. Like you're talking over it now.
But its purpose remains to feed on the souls of any creature it strikes.
I'm talking over it.
Yeah, well, you know what we just got is the motherfucking Soul Reaver. That's right. You guys remember we played that other game called Soul Reaver, and we're like, this isn't named after a sword. Well, we got that motherfucker. Look
Is this
how
like
big
a
it is.
prequel?
Look at how big it is. Oh my god. Look how he's holding it too. He's like, hey baby, check out my fucking Soul Reaver.
So crazy.
He's like, oh my god, look at this fucking Soul Reaver. Can you handle
This
it?
is before Soul Reaver, right?
This is the first game in the Kain series. I don't know, I saved it twice in a row here. This is game numero uno from the Kain series.
Okay.
So Soul Reaver is useful, but not right now. I need choppy choppies. Everybody do the chop chop.
Everybody do the chop chop.
Yay, because I need blood.
Chippity chop chop.
What the fuck? He's cheap.
Everybody's like, what are you guys talking about?
Oh my god, Auntie Donna, check them out. I think they're a little unknown. They only have like 6 million subscribers on YouTube.
That's it.
That little
Oh,
unknown
that's pretty low,
group
yeah.
from Australia called Auntie Donna, and they only have their own Netflix show. By the way, we're getting our own Netflix show. Did I tell you about that or no?
What are you blabbering
The
about?
CEO of Netflix,
Stop
Steve
drinking beer.
Steverson, told us, he's like, we want to put you on Netflix. We're going to give you a 10-episode limited run series.
Of what? What the hell are we going to talk about?
We are going to do a talk show
Oh,
where,
please.
where we talk to interesting people, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, that's never been done before.
We got Obama as our first guest.
Super unique episode show we have here.
Talking to interesting people. We're gonna ask him the where, what, when, who, why, all the questions.
Get personal?
Yeah, let's get personal.
Yeah, right. He's not going to answer any of that.
Obama. Obama. So when did you lose your virginity?
Oh my god.
I
I don't think anybody cares about that.
You will most certainly not answer that question. That's very inappropriate, JD. Do not ask.
Yeah, you're the one that came up with it.
Do not ask him about.
Why is your face there? Isn't that you?
That's me. And look at that cool armor I'm wearing. That's a clue. That means we're gonna get some cool motherfucker armor.
What am I looking at? A lobster?
That is a two-headed dog shooting out fire.
Oh, it looked like a lobster chasing after you. Cooked
No,
lobster.
It's a freaking two-headed. It does kind of look, because it's very red, right?
Yeah, it's super red, and all you see is these two things sticking out. You can't see in detail what it is.
It's Cerberus, Lord of the Underworld. Actually, he's not Lord. He's Guardian of the Underworld.
I thought
Oh my
Cerberus
God.
has 3 heads.
Remember when we beat Hades? That totally happened on our stream.
No, it didn't.
I did beat
You did it
Hades.
outside of it.
I beat it like 10 times outside of it. I need to go back. We're gonna do a Hades run. We are gonna do it.
Really? You want to go back to that?
I'm now motherfucking expert. Not to toot my own horn, but fucking toot. I can kick ass and take names in that game.
Okay. You're always getting so stressed out. Why you want to go back to that?
I keep hitting the wrong buttons. This game has a very weird. Not that one. Not that one. This game has a very weird. Oh my god! Not that one either. That's the one
Get
I
it
was
right
looking for.
already.
This game has a very weird button schema, especially for the menus, because there's like 6,000 menus in this game. So hitting the right menu button gets a little tricky. Die, you skelly man.
Skelly.
Oh, now you're just making me want to play Hades some more. Okay, I want to do
I mean,
this.
it's up to you at the end, because I definitely don't want to.
No, I'm going to leave it as your decision.
Uh...
You make all the decisions in my life from now on. Do you think...
Oh my god, that's too much power.
Oh, you got the power! Do you think if like you were given complete control to make every decision in someone's life,
Oh my god.
do you think you would like that, or would you hate it?
I would feel awful.
Right? It's like, I now have complete control over all your decisions. But what if you were like making good decisions? You're like, okay, I'm gonna coach you to, I don't know, become America's Next Top Model. Not that. I don't know that's necessarily the dream.
That's your dream.
That's everybody's dream. So, ever since I was a steel worker in Philadelphia.
What the hell are you talking about?
I wanted to be an exotic dancer, and I achieved that dream. By dumping a bucket of water on my head, I think. Possibly.
Maybe you should watch the movie you're talking about so you get the details right.
Oh my god. I will never. But
you like to talk about it. You would never watch it, but you like to talk about it. Get it right. Oh, going after you.
Yeah. Ooh, sucky, sucky. There's so many people chained to walls. Gotta love it. Oh my god. Oh, I killed that.
I was trying to figure out what those other things were, and it's like people on skewers or something, right?
Oh, yes. This world is very bleak.
It's very macabre.
Yeah.
Cabre.
Let's hope we never live in this world. Oh my god. But
it's a nightmare. It could be in your nightmares.
Yeah, they just went all out with like bleakness in this game.
Oh my god, I had this weird dream.
Oh my god.
I had this weird dream. Like, the president was in my dream. Joe Biden was in my dream. It was so weird.
Oh my god. If this goes into like, I saw his dick, it's gonna be...
No, man, gross.
No sex dreams about Joe Biden?
What the hell, man? No. It was so weird. It was like, I think he came to visit my job or something.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, I don't have a job.
Well, you used to have, well, I can't say, but you used to have some VIPs visit you at your job before.
Yeah, because it's
some
government job. But
congressmen visit you.
Yeah. But, like, in the dream, yeah, he came to visit. And we're all like, oh, waiting for him to show up. We're all standing around or something. And then, for some reason, we went to this room, and there was this video game console there. I don't know what it was. And he was like, I want to play video games. And I'm sitting there playing video games with Joe Biden or something. It was so weird.
What video game console?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You can't. You have to tell
I don't
me.
know what it was. I can't remember that part. All I know is that I was playing video games with the president
All right.
at a job.
Was it Sony or was it Microsoft?
Oh my gosh,
This
shut
is
up.
very
I don't
important.
know.
No, you have to know.
Doesn't make any difference. It was a
think
weird
people-
dream, man.
I would say there are still people that are very much like into the console war thing of like, was it Sony or Microsoft? Because one is the best, one is the devil spawn.
Oh,
But that's not
jeez.
as big anymore. But that used to be like back in
Now
the
people
day.
just have both, right?
I mean, well, now
I
they're
know.
both are very hard to get, but I would say, yeah, you either have both or. I think the thing now is so many games come out for both systems that it's not
Yeah,
as big of a
you know.
deal. You know, it used to be like, oh well, I have Sega, so that means I get to play Sonic the Hedgehog. You have Nintendo, so you get to play Mario.
Yeah, it's very
And-
exclusive.
And even the games that did come out on both systems were like different. Like you would see Desert Strike on the SNES and you would see Desert Strike on the Genesis, and the graphics and the sound were all like kind of different because the hardware was so different. Now
right,
they're all
they
basically
had different things inside them. Yeah.
yeah. Now they're all basically just PCs, so they're just basically a computer. So they all pretty much run more or less the same. But yeah, back then, because the graphics chips were different and the sound chips were different, the games played different on them, which isn't so much the case anymore.
I don't think so. I mean, now people are fine getting one or the other or both. So
Yeah, PC is usually the way to go, but Nintendo is one that's like, Nintendo, if you want to play Mario, Kirby, Pokemon, it's like you gotta get a Nintendo system. You gotta get a Nintendo system. Because
that's their stuff.
they're not gonna put Pokemon on anything else.
Yeah,
Well, I say that, but then they did have Pokemon Go.
that's true.
I saw someone playing Pokemon Go recently. I was eavesdropping on their phone.
Really?
I was like looking.
How
on
did
the
you
shelf.
do it?
Oh, I know where it was. It was at a theater and it was dark because they were turning off the lights and I could see their thing. I was like, oh, that's Pokemon Go.
So silly.
Oh, why did I turn
my
it? That's not what I
God.
wanted to do. Oh my God, you silly, silly man, you.
Oh, I heard that there was a demo that just came out for the new Kirby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I
free
heard-
demo.
I heard they were coming out with a new Kirby game.
Yeah, I guess if you
Yeah,
want to play
you
it.
like Kirby because it's easy. I think you like it because it's fairly easy compared to other games, right?
Yeah, it's not hard to play.
It's very
really.
forgiving because you can fly. So it's like, oh, I can't make this jump. I just fly across it.
Are you with the English accent?
That was a Scottish
again?
accent.
Oh,
If I do say so myself, oh, motherfucker. That, all right,
that was a mix of different things, really.
what accent? Name an accent and I'll give it to you.
No, nobody wants to hear your lousy accents.
All right, here's my Canadian accent.
Oh my God.
You want to hear my
What
Ricky?
the hell was that?
You want to hear my Ricky Ricardo
No,
laugh?
man.
That
That sounds like a seal dying.
That was my Ricky Ricardo laugh. I should have been in that movie with Jessica Chastain, Ricky and Lucy or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that was not the movie. The actress. It's Nicole Kidman.
Oh, it's Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, weirdo.
Whatever. I should have been in that movie with him. I could have been Ricky. They're like, Lucy!
Oh my God, stop. That's an awful sound, man.
Hey, it made him famous.
She made him famous.
Lucille Ball, Desi Arnaz in the cafeteria at the MGM lot, and he was like, "Oh, yo, Lucy, oh," like that. Where is
Wow, we totally lost some viewers there if we had any in the first place.
All the I Love Lucy fans are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, these guys get it. They know what TV show's the best." Oh my God. Oh well, this is.
Why does everything look the same?
These dungeons are very, very long. There's a lot.
It looks like
to
you're just going to the same place over and over.
You know, it may seem that way to the untrained eye, but to a Blood Omen expert such as me, I see myself going down into the layers of hell, which is, I believe, what I am doing. So that temple, that church I was in, was actually a gateway to hell, and they raised the demons that burned that city. Remember that city was like on fire and it was all burnt up? That was those guys. They were demon worshippers. Raised these demons. Now I went into hell itself. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this.
It's kind of like that episode of Castlevania.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my god, we gotta watch the next season. Problem
Didn't
with
we
that show,
start?
that show can be a bit tough to watch because man, there's a lot of on-screen violence in there, right? It is just then like vampires going through a village and just seeing like women and children getting massacred. I'm like, okay, this is probably getting a bit to the point where it's a little much. It's a little much, man. See, now we see those bridges? We went down lower levels.
Okay, just like Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, and we're at the lowest level now. So now we are in. And do you remember this room? You should remember this room. No, you shouldn't because we played this game months ago. But remember the opening scene where they took Malik and chained him up and took his flesh?
Oh, right.
This is what happened. This is the room.
Okay.
And here I got the bone armor. Not the bone armor.
Okay.
Tempered from the seething agony of tortured souls. The metal exists only partially in the human realm, causing it to fade between tangible and ethereal states.
I forgot. Now it's been so long since I played this. I forgot what the deal was with this armor. I think you're in. Okay, I think I remember this armor. Where is it? This is the spirit armor.
Wraith Armor.
Wraith armor. So you can wear this. It makes you, I think, invulnerable. Oh, it makes you take damage to your magic meter instead of your health meter, which is kind of a cool thing.
You look see-through-y.
Yeah, so instead of taking health damage, it hits my magic meter. So that could be useful, especially if you have a lot of magic and not a lot of health. So that's when you kind of want to use that guy.
Above me stood a memory, etched in stained glass.
Okay, so we're here. I'm gonna save it here, guys. And you know what? This was fun. We got back into Blood Omen. And we'll see you guys maybe another episode. Maybe I'll just keep playing here, but it'll upload as a second episode. I'm rambling. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
You're still here? Well, you might as well subscribe. Okay, you can go now.